Hi, I'm Gary Moody, Bassoon professor at Colorado State University. Today I'm going to discuss some ways to prepare for this year's Colorado All-State Ensembles auditions. In this video, I'll be discussing the etude found on Rubank Advanced Method Book 1, page 43, number 7. This etude is in A minor, starting with a haunting 4-bar phrase marked dolce or sweetly. To help connect the melody across the 4 bars, I avoid emphasizing the downbeats and blow one long 4-bar line. Measure 5 starts a triplet rhythmic motive that continues throughout the etude. Underlying this triplet idea, however, is a musical line that is a continuation of the opening quarter note melody. Here is a copy of the music that highlights the melodic skeleton of the piece. Practice this core melody playing only the full-size notes. You should have an easy time breathing with the 4-bar phrases. However, each half of the etude ends with an 8-bar phrase. If you choose to play these 8 bars on one breath, at the given tempo, each will last 12 seconds. If you cannot play the 8 bars in one breath, we'll need to determine the best places to breathe. Bars 9 through 16 could break into a pair of 2-bar phrases followed by a 4-bar phrase. Breathing at the end of bars 10 and 12 would help express each of these 2-bar phrases. In the final 8 bars, we can hide breaths in the musical bumps that occur with the rinforzandos, meaning reinforced, marked with an RF. Try catching a breath after the first notes in bars 26 and 28, just ahead of the rinforzandos. Test your breath plan by taking your preferred tempo and playing just the skeletal melody. If you can sustain your air through this version, your air will also be able to last when you add the staccato notes. I think of notes as syllables, and just as syllables are grouped into words, notes can combine to make musical words with both accented and unaccented syllables. Clearly, in every triplet group, the first 2 notes belong together, as shown by the slur. The first note of the pair will be slightly accented. That is why it was written on the beat. The question is whether the third note belongs to the preceding pair or the following pair. If it belongs with the preceding notes, it becomes like the third syllable of a word like celery. Alternately, it might belong to the following notes and be like the first syllable of banana. Either could be your choice, and you will want to make a decision so that you can be consistent throughout. To help establish in my own ear the separation of the musical words, I like to practice the passage with an extra beat between each word. Here is an example of both groupings. This etude contains many notes in a range that is too high for the half hole and too low for the open whisper key to properly vent, and therefore should be flicked. This means that for certain notes, we press and release or flick a key which helps it speak clearly in the correct octave. Without flicking, there is a danger of the note cracking in the wrong octave. Before I learned to flick, I think I solved the problem by pinching the note into the correct octave, but this came at the cost of sharp intonation and a pinched sound. I flick A's, B-flats, B's, and C's at the top of the staff when they are tongued or approached by a slurred leap. For A's, I quickly press and release the A key just above the thumb C sharp key. For B-flats, B's, and C's, I flick the C key just above the A key. When a flicked note is staccato, as in this etude, I just press the key for the full duration of the note. This solves any problem in aligning the short note with the short flick. When the note before the flick uses the whisper key, just go ahead and let your thumb leave the key early enough to reach the flicked keys. In this copy, I have marked the flicked notes using an asterisk for when I use the A key and a circle for when I use the C key. If flicking is new to you, practice the technique very slowly, and soon it will feel more comfortable. One last fingering tip. When I slur from the C up to the E in bars 15, 23, and 27, I finger the E without my right first finger. This helps the note to speak more easily. I hope this video will be helpful to you in your preparations. If you have any questions or would like copies of these examples, please feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching. Thank you.